Good evening, guys. See, if you're not busy right now, could you give me a few minutes of your time? I've got some thoughts I'd like to share with you, and I could use some input. It's either spring fever or a midlife crisis. Although at 62, I doubt it's a midlife crisis. Okay, guys, so here's the deal. For the past 7 years, I have been taking care of my sister. She was both mentally and physically handicapped, and she had been diagnosed with dementia. She passed away in August of last year, and about 2 days after she passed away, both my daughter and my granddaughter moved out. That was already planned beforehand, so it had nothing to do with that. It just happened that way. But anyway, yeah, it'd been about 9 months, and I decided I needed to do something to fill the void. And I went back to work. And the job's great. It's only part-time, 4 hours a day. The people are wonderful. The job is easy. But I started thinking, is this really what I want to do at 62? No, it's not. But what do I want to do? Well, I've got a few ideas, and that's what I want to talk about. So I'm going to grab my popcorn and something to drink, and I'm going to head upstairs. So don't leave me yet. I still need you to lend me an ear. I might need some advice, so stick with me. Okay, I'm ready. Let's talk. I should probably give you a little bit more info before I ask for your input, so you know where I'm at on this. My husband's going to be retiring in about a year and a half, and it's been his dream for a while now to do the whole van, not necessarily van life, but to travel in a van for extended periods of time. And when he gets ready to do that, he's going to purchase a van, a used van, and then he wants to build it out, just to his specifications. We just want it to be comfortable because, like I said, we're going to be traveling for extended periods of time. And this is something that we both, have wanted to do for a while. We'd love, there's so many places we want to see. And just in the United States alone, we could travel for years. So, yeah, that's right now, that's the plan, but it's a year and a half down the road. Because, he's waiting till he's 65, of course. What I was thinking was even though I have obligations right now, as far as I do help out with my grandkids, I pick them up from school, and I love doing that, and I want to continue doing that. My mom did it for me, and I like being able to do that for my boys. So that's a big part of my day right now. So I couldn't just take off and do it. I couldn't just go off and start traveling right now anyway. But school lets out in a month, and we have like a 2 month period of time where I could do some traveling. And I was thinking, it would be nice to get a van now and start doing some renovations on it. I'm not totally helpless. I can use power tools, and I've put things together and build things. And I thought I could help, work on it and do some things. And then maybe in a month or so, we have plans to go camping, and we do have plans on traveling up north this summer. So I thought that'd be a perfect time to take the van out, kind of give it a test drive. Who knows? I've heard people say they wanted to do it, and then when they actually did it, they realized that it wasn't for them. That could very well happen, but we won't know until we do it. And like I said, I'm 62. It's not like I got tons and tons of time. I mean, I know I don't have one foot in the grave yet, but I just, I want to hurry these things up. There's no reason to wait anymore. And like I said, my time's going to be free, and I'm still working, but I could easily, not be working. So I don't know. I really would like to do that. I even thought about just using my vehicle right now because I have a 7-seater SUV, and I thought I could take some of the seats out and we could sleep in it. As a matter of fact, I have done that when we've gone camping and stuff. When it was really stormy, I just slept in the car. So I don't know. I was thinking maybe I could either do that, work on that, and make that, fix that up so we can camp in it. And also, I could take some of the grandkids with me because they're going to be available this summer. And I thought that might be fun, um, something to think about. But I just don't see why I can't get started on it earlier than him. Why wait, that whole time just sitting here when I could be doing something a little more useful? Um, I see a lot of people doing this. A lot of couples are traveling, and mm, all different ages. First I was going to say it's mainly younger ones, but no, that's not true. It's all ages. I'm seeing them. I've seen them up until almost 90. I saw one gentleman. I don't know if he had a channel or somebody was just showcasing him on theirs, but he was talking about how he'd been traveling since his wife passed away. He just sold his house and got in his van, and I thought, wow, that's really cool. I like that idea. So anyway, it's just, like I said, I started working and I like the job and everything. But it's like, I'm 62. It's like, I can't keep putting things off. When you're young, you've got all the time in the world. But when you get older, it's like, I really should be doing what I want to do at this point. I've raised my kids. I will continue to help with my grandkids. I don't think it would interfere with that, especially if I just am going to do it like this summer. And I'll still be around in another year, year and a half. By the time my husband's ready to retire, my youngest grandchild will be in middle school. So they won't need me as much by then anyway. So we'll be able to travel more. But I'm ready to go now. And maybe it's because it's spring and it's so beautiful out. And I've had to stay home for 7 years taking care of my sister. There was a few times that we were able to get out, but finding a respite nurse was almost impossible, especially during COVID and even after COVID. We were really limited. There was so many times that I had to stay home. I just couldn't go when the family would travel. And I just feel like I missed out, and I was really looking forward to, someday, I knew my sister wasn't going to be around forever. She was in her 70s and she had dementia. We knew she was going to be gone soon, although it was sooner than I expected. But I had always thought, once she's gone and I'm not taking care of anybody, that's when I should do this. I should just get up and go. But now is the time, right? I really, like I said, other than, helping out with my grandkids, which they're going to be out of school in about a month, I will have 2 months open, available, that I can start doing this. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it's a good idea? What would you do if you were my age? Would you just like say the heck with it all and jump in the van and just take off? Or I know I'm a little more cautious about these things, especially as I get older. When I was younger, I wouldn't even have had to think twice about it. But um, I am in good health now. Like I said, my health is way better than it was last year. I was like at death's door, and that's another thing. I keep thinking, I am feeling good now. Who knows? Things happen. I didn't expect to get as sick as I did last year, so why keep putting it off, especially when right now I do feel good. I may not feel as good later on. So I don't know, just all these thoughts are rambling around in my head. I'm just trying to figure out what I should do. I just wish my mom was here so I could talk to her. But she thinks like I do, so maybe that wouldn't be good. We both just like fly by the seat of our pants and pay for it later. But right now, like I said, the weather's beautiful. If there was a time to go, it would be now. I don't know if I want to be traveling when it's really hot, at least not in the desert areas. I think I would like head up north where it's a little bit cooler. And that's our plans anyway. And even if I was just to take my car out for now, even if I don't we don't get a van and start building it out just yet, um, and we could take out my car, load it up with all the camp gear, and just see what it's like to camp for an extended period of time. We've never camped for longer than, I think, a week is the most we've camped at one time. And we're talking about camping for like a month at a time in the van, if not longer. So I need to see, if I could do that. Could I go for that long of a period of time? I just want to check out some areas, just see what it's like. I used to be so jealous when my kids were younger, before they were married and had kids, and they had the freedom to go, and they did that a lot. And I was so happy for them because I never knew that was an option when I was young. Nobody ever told me that I could do that. It wasn't even a thought. It was like, you grow up, you get a job, you get married, you have kids, you travel when you get old and retire. And that's what I'm doing. But I just was hoping that I could do it a little bit sooner. I've been watching a lot of those channels from people that are living out of their vans and stuff. And I know they all make it sound wonderful. And I hope that it is. I hope those people are all having the time of their lives. But I know it's not for everybody. And I don't think I'll know for sure if it's for me or not until I do it. So I'd rather do it now instead of, waiting till my husband retires and, that's his dream. And then we go out and do it. And I find out I don't really like it. I don't want to, get his hopes up. I just don't know. I don't know. So if you've got any ideas, any thoughts, any channels that you think I should watch that might be a little more helpful, leave me a comment. Let me know, because I'm really at a crossroads here. I could go either way. I can just stick with my little job. I'm content with that. But there's that side of me that really is itching to get out there and do something. After 7 years of staying home, I am ready to go. I feel like I lost 7 years. I don't regret it. I absolutely adored my sister, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat. But at the same time, it was unexpected, and a lot of my plans just had to go by the wayside. There's things that I really wanted to do, so I want to do them now, and I don't think that's a bad thing. Anyway, my popcorn's getting cold, so if you have any ideas or suggestions, please let me know. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.